Good morning guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we are still talking about Odin Valhalla Rising, and I just want to show you some cool features in the game that I personally find really useful and underrated. Okay, so the first one is this small button here, where this one is actually the preset system of the game. So here anytime you can switch different gear set and different skill set. So this one is super helpful, especially on the late part of the game. Like if you are jumping from PvE to PvP gears, or maybe in a situation like, let's say that you are fighting assassin with a lot of poison skills. So maybe you have a gear set where you have a lot of poison reduction, something like that. But anyway guys, I don't know if a poison reduction thing exists on this game. But hopefully you got the idea of this system. Like you can do a lot of things with this system. And what makes this super cool is you can actually switch instantly, like even you are in the battle like this. If you just click this one, you see that I was able to switch my gear instantly, and my gear B set. If you are going to check my inventory here, actually I don't have any items on my gear B. So basically these are the gear set like A, B, and gear C. Well, yeah, so this is where you can set up your gears. Okay, so the next is this something that looks like a radar, where you can use it to scan your surroundings and you will see different numbers, right? So the purpose of this one is you can click your targets here. Like if you double click this one, your character will go and target that one. So for PC users, you might not appreciate this one since it's easy to click your target. But if you're using mobile, this is very helpful. Like instead of trying to click the one you are trying to target, you can just simply scan and click your target. And also this is actually good for PvP or guild wars. Like let's say that you have your team commander, and then he will command that you need to focus fire on a specific player or a specific class. Then by simply using this scanner, like using this scan, you will be able to target the one that your team commander is telling you to attack, right? So this one is, I think, will be helpful on the late part of the game too. Also, one of the good thing here that I saw is you can click this icon here where you will be able to adjust the settings of your scanner. Like you can turn this off, then you can keep this one on and this one also off. So basically what we're doing here is when we start scanning, the result will be only players. So again, you can do a lot of things in this scanner. Okay, so next will be something related to UI, and PC users for sure will appreciate this one. And just to let you know guys that I usually play MMO games, I mean mobile MMO games in PC. And it's because there are more players playing the game if it's a cross-platform of mobile and PC. And MMO is always good if there are many people. But one of the problem that I usually face when playing mobile games in PC is there's this big UI, like the mobile buttons. Mobile UI is actually super big in PC to the point that it covers the whole screen with the game button. Where in mobile for sure it looks normal, but for a PC it looks not so nice. But with this game, Odin Valhalla Rising, it is good that they have this option in their settings where you can adjust your UI, like you can lower it down up to 0.8. And that's what I'm currently using right now. That's why my UI looks so clean. So for you to appreciate this one, let me show you the usual UI of playing mobile MMO games in PC. So here, back in the settings, I will just make this 1.2, the UI to 1.2. And notice everything became so big. And in our gameplay, look guys, this is what you usually see in a mobile MMO games in a PC. Correct me if I'm wrong guys. I'm sure some of you are playing MMO games, especially mobile in PC too, right? Like if you're using emulator, this is how your UI usually look like, right? Okay. And not only that, there's also this feature where you can expand your skills. Like right now, we only have 4 skills, and you need to swipe it just to use the other extra skills. But here in the settings, um, let me put this UI scale first back to 0.8. Okay, and here in expand skill slot, you can turn this on, where mine is actually already turned on. But you need to make your UI at least 0.9 or 0.8. So let me show you now my gameplay. And look at this, guys. In PC, it looks so clean, and also you can use a lot of skills already. Like you can use 8 skills smoothly. Yeah, so this is one thing that I really like with this game. So the next cool features of this game that I saw is here in the settings. Here in the user experience, there's actually this graphics filter that you can choose. And right now, I'm currently using the cinematic filter. That's why it looks like this. And for me, I really like this kind of vibe, like dark. And yeah, you will notice that I'm always wearing dark clothes. That's why this is my vibe. But let me show you the other filter so that you see the difference. So here in user experience, let's try the none, like the normal one. So this is the normal. So what do you think of the normal? So this is how it looked like in a normal setting. Do you like it more, or do you like the cinematic just like me? So this is the normal. Well, it looks good too, but it's just that I like the cinematic. Okay, so let's keep going. So how about fairy tale? Let's see. Oh, okay. So this one is very light, and if you go, okay, so let's try to go out. Let's try to find some sunshine so that you see this filter. Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, so what do you think, guys? How about this one? Do you prefer it more than the cinematic? So what do you think? So guys, I want to encourage you to comment down below too, so that we'll see. Yeah, I'm curious too. Like, are there people who like this kind of filter, like super light? Well, for me, I always like the dark ones. So let me try the other one. This one is the classic. Okay, so let's try the classic, and there, it looks very old, right? So what do you think about this one? So the classic, it feels like you're playing an old game, or you're playing a game in an old TV. Yeah, but I think somebody will like this kind of vibe too. Yeah, so what do you think, guys, about this one? Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. So let's go to the last one, which is the mono. So this is black and white. Man, who will play this kind of um filter, black and white? So maybe some people will be using this if they are recording some videos, right? Like maybe past and then futures or something like that. If they're yeah, for me, if I'm going to create a content like showing the past and yeah, so this one is helpful if I'm going to make a content. Okay, but playing for the whole gameplay like this, I don't think so. Okay, so again, I'll be using my favorite filter, which is the cinematic. Yeah, so this is what I really like. Okay, so next is this battery mode, and from the word itself, battery, this is to save your battery, because this game, just a quick heads up, this game is originally designed for mobile. And not only that, the gameplay of this game is just like the usual Korean MMO games, usually heavy grinding game, but mostly AFK, because it's a mobile MMO. So this one is useful so that your mobile phone will not drain its battery too much. And then the best part here is actually you can even go for an offline farming. Like you can log out and exit your game while your character continue to play and farm and grind more. And every day, I mean every day, you have 8 hours for offline farming. But mine right now, I already use my 8 hours. That's why here you see that this one is 0 seconds left. So I have no more time for my offline farming. But anyway, guys, you might be wondering, and many people are actually commenting this to my channel, like, how do you enjoy games where most of the times you will do AFK? Like, what's the purpose of playing games where everything seems automatic, right? Where that question makes sense, right? But I used to think that way too, but right now, it seems that part of me was changed. Like like weather change, people change too. So right now I started enjoying game mechanics like this, and I'll be explaining more of my thoughts about this topic on the next video, so make sure to check that one too. So again, thank you guys for watching this video, and see you on that video.